Hello everyone! It has been a little while, but we're back with some Skyformer. So we started growing some plants on this planet. Terraformation is going pretty well, I would say. Our next objective is to create a server. In order to make that though, we required, I think, gold. Network chips? Okay, we'll do the network chips cost. Can we see that here? No, I think we have to look in one of these machines. Ah, there we go, they cost the gold. I think we were making the copper wiring as well as silicon. It's been such a long time ago, man. Kind of forgot what we made and what we didn't. Yeah, copper and silicon are being produced because that's also what we need for the computer chips. So gold is our next big objective, but if we look here, a higher altitude region north of the coal deposit is now accessible. Which probably means we find gold there. However, before that, if I press R, you can see that a lot of these machines are getting kind of damaged. And from what I remember, that was actually kind of a detriment at some point. So let's make a couple of these repair drones and see how they work. So we need iron as well as computer chips. Alright, I got the first of the repair drones. Let's see how they work. I imagine not in here. You have to give one like individually or something? Or can we just slap this on? No, it doesn't work like that either. Used by the storm defense system to automatically repair nearby. Okay, so we need that building then. Storm defense system. Can we make that one? Ah, gold. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's see. We got a mining station. We got some logistical storage towers. We got drone control towers. We got geothermal. I think we got everything except for maybe some charge pads, although we have the mini charge packs. But I would love to get a charging pad for when we're there. Alright, so let's go figure out where this location will be. So of course the biggest hint is it is north of the coal deposit, which was somewhere over those mountains. I specifically said north, so I guess that would be over this way, right? But we cannot climb up here just like that. Let's see if there's another way around. Because this is the coal deposit right there. I see a way up. That is nice. And I will say I forgot how quickly energy dropped. Alright, so this iron stuff shouldn't be hitting us. Yes, nice. Let's go find it. I see something over here. It looks yellow. Means probably gold. That it indeed looks like it. Add a charge pad. We'll do it on this side. So next up, we're going to need a mining dude. Demo complete. You finished the demo? No, please, I want to continue playing. Resource not available? Ah, you gotta be kidding me, right? I've been waiting for so long and then we cannot even extract the gold? Damn it! I didn't know. Apparently we already completed the game. Well, that kinda sucks. I guess let's go back to base, see what else we can do. Because I think there are still a couple plants that we can add to the system, which will increase everything that we see growing here on the planet. And had I known that, I may have extended last episode a little more. Thought we were gonna go into something completely new. I don't think we had the large tropical tree yet. Looking at it, I think that might be the only new item that we have. Yeah, sadly, I guess that also means no auto repair drones for us. Alright, let's see what we needed specifically for this, because I might just go out exploring, as well as trying to get the remaining tropical things. The small palm, we got that, we got spiky bush. So yeah, we're missing the tall, and then large tropical, but that's only 2 of them though. We're still missing a couple. Well, 1, I suppose, that we just haven't found yet. Alright, I'm just gonna make a couple zip lines that will make traversing a lot easier. Alright, let's go out. I'm gonna go back up to the gold mine, because I wanted to see if there was anything else but the gold. Yeah, there's multiple ways we can go. I want to check up where the gold is, then go back there, and then there was a little valley behind the coal as well. I also just realized that the charge packs, they don't actually do that much. Nice, the zipline attaches to the one below. Exactly what I wanted. I'm looking up here where the gold is at. I think we could go up there, but it seems like the iron clouds, or the iron storm is blocking us over there. Yeah, that will definitely kill us if we go up there. So this a little valley right here. We never really went farther than... I don't think we even went this far, to be fair. There is some stuff out here, though, that's for sure. So what is this material? Can we go over water? Oh, water damage. That's not good. I also pretty much use all our medic packs. Screw it. Water damage. Ouch. 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 What is up here? What is this material? There's graphite right here. I doubt we can mine this. We can. Wait, weren't we already mining graphite somewhere up there? Back at spawn? The water deals so much damage. I think you really want to have a zipline go over. Ooh. Now that is shiny right there. I doubt we're gonna make it, though. No. I suppose while we're here anyway. No, that's bauxite that was growing here. Yeah, then we're not mining any graphite. So then what do we use graphite for? Well, not for building, it looks like. So is there anything in here? Defense module? No. Oh, that uses gold. Any repair plates? No, that uses some other weird materials that I can't even pronounce. Nothing seems to be using it. Alright. That is kind of confusing, but it might just not be implemented. Or I'm blind. Alright, good news. The tall trees are done. I really should be building more of those larger plots. Alright, I collected a bunch of supplies so we can upgrade our energy again by 50%. Aha! This is what graphite's for. Let's collect some of our graphite. Although we never placed down a geothermal plant, so I doubt it's actually working. And actually, before we go back down there, something I want to do is I want to place a zipline tower on top of the mountain. And hopefully we can place one at our base. And then just go up here easy like that. Alright, there we go. I placed one down near the iron node. Pain, pain, pain. Alright, there we go. Grab our geothermal. Place that down. Now they're actually mining. Nice. And while this is creating some graphite, well, let's head over to that other place that we saw with all the colorful gems. It's kind of weird that we survive out here, though. Like, this doesn't deal any water damage. Alright, but what did you, though? Hold left click to extract. Highly radioactive. Okay. Better to figure out what this does now than later. Ancient shard. The ground shakes. Dangerous storm carrying high level of radiation has been detected. Okay. Yeah, what does this do? What does it say? Deposit a HQ for further research. Didn't expect to still find some stuff, though. That's pretty good. Dust storm is incoming. Is this the dangerous one we just got a notification for? If so, that could be bad. Alright, we got some graphite. I think we only needed 16 for the energy upgrade. Well, it's either 16 or 24, so I'm just gonna wait a second. Alright, there we go. We got 24. But this is good, though. The chart that we just got. I already thought this game was quite interesting, but it seems like it has more to it than just the terraformation of the planet. And I always love to see that. I feel like with these kind of games, there should always be like a sub-goal. Right, I'm gonna rush back to base. I think there was either something over there still, or we completed everything here. I mean, that goes on top of the mountain, so that's probably just gonna go up there. And well, there's a metal storm up there, so we cannot survive. Let's see if we can deposit this shard that we just found. So that could be pretty big. Because even though we cannot get any gold, it seems like a lot of other things are still accessible to us. Also, great news, we can place a zipline down. That means we can go up and down very easily now. Alright, so before we deposit it, what does it actually say, specifically? It appears to have numbers on it, possibly coordinates. Deposit at HQ for further research. Alright. And then we need charged gems. I don't have enough of those. Now let's go back to HQ, see where we can deposit this thing. Aha, here we go. Record discoveries. Deposit. Additional shards are required to complete research. Okay, so there's multiple. Alright, wow. Going beyond the bauxite. Like, that is our base right there. There was another one right here. Well, let's collect this one too. Yeah, the ground shakes. Give me... Okay, we have to collect this from a distance, per se. Don't know why. Anything else around the coastline? I don't think so. Although there is another path up there towards the base. Actually, there's a back entrance to the base, which leads to the front entrance. Although, I guess technically it probably leads to a... Wait. This door just goes out to nowhere. Okay. I always thought it was just ground level. Alright, we got 2. How many do we need? Still more. It doesn't say. Ah, I see. There's an elevator here, probably. That's where the door goes. So this goes to a little compartment to the elevator that goes up to that floor. I think with that, there's only one more spot we could probably explore for right now, right? And that's beyond where the silicon was. Looks like I also started on a zipline on this side. Never completed the other side of it. Probably should have done that. Made it a lot easier to get here. Now this is a cold looking area. We are a robot though, so I expect we should be fine. But we're probably not going to be. Seems like this just leads off to a cliff. But we can go up. Goes quite the ways around the mountain. Into a metal storm area. I think we're low enough still. Interestingly, there is something else here. Lithium deposit. Do we still have another drill? I don't think so, right? No. That way we cannot figure out if we can actually mine this. And then I think down there is just a bunch of water or ice. Although, maybe not. It looks... I don't know, it just looks different. Nah, you know what? Only one way to find out, am I right? Yep, that's water, alright. Looking at it, it might even be ice or snow. Just a layer over top the water. I think that's everything we could explore for right now. But currently, we only found 2 of the ancient shards. I think when the game comes out and we can explore farther, I'll not be collecting those because it did say something about making the planet more radioactive. So I'll only go for them once we, well, actually kind of need to, I guess. Not just willy-nilly whenever. Because I feel like that could probably be bad. It really seems like we're not getting lucky with the tree type we need. Alright, I climbed on top of the mountains just to see if there's anything up here. Doesn't seem to be. There we go, that's the large tropical trees. We got the last one of those. Apparently we got even more. Let's go add these to the planet. To deposit those. Start a terraformation engine. Vegetation has been redistributed. Yeah, so we're only missing 1 of the tropical ones. And I just can't find that, I guess. Just need to be more lucky. So how does that look? I don't think much changed. Well, I can see a couple of the trees that we just planted. Yeah, it looks pretty good. With that being said, though, I'm going to be leaving that off over here. Can't wait for this game to release. So we'll definitely be back once it does. That I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, everyone.